I didn't go far in school like most of my family. And no, this is not me saying school is not. But do you know the honest fact? My certificate don't pay my bills, but my skill do. If you've wondered why so many graduates are finishing school and they are still what trying to struggle in Africa, but seeing some people who's never further into university doing better than many graduates, then this video is for you. So whether you are still in school or you have graduated or you don't even know what to do with your life at all, make sure you watch this video to the end because I'm about to reveal many parts of money, skill, and school that nobody has ever told you before. Like, I know how it's feels for real when everywhere everybody's telling you go to school, that's the only way, there's no other way. Tí o bá lọ school wà lọ kọ́ṣẹ́, meaning if you don't go to school you go and learn work and you will be outdated, you will feel. Now listen, I've also heard that countless times. Yes, I've heard that times without number. But here's the painful part. Those people telling you to go to school, like most major number of those people telling you to go to school. Now, if we are being plain to ourselves, are you praying for such kind of life? Like, look at their lifestyle, their livings. Are you praying to be like them? And that's where you will see many people that will go to school, sit in class, and graduate, and after everything, they are still what confused. They are not what able to what to make money and make and progress in life. Yes, I'm talking about money. Yes, any education there's not teaching you how to earn. Please, what is it? It's not useful. You understand? If I'm going to school, I know I'm going to school. That better I finish school, I'll be able to make good money, earn a living, live comfortably. So in this video, I'm going to share with you all three key points that you need to know, whether you are a graduate, whether you are about to enter school, or you don't even know what to do with your life at all. You understand? I'm about to share three points that you wouldn't want to miss at all. Yes, nobody has ever said something like this. So in this video, I'm breaking down three things that you need to know. I'll show you skills that you need to know that can start paying your bills, either as an undergraduate or a graduate, or one who doesn't even know how his or her life will end up. I'm not trying to act myself. I'm not trying to no lie, nothing sugar coated. All will be broken down with real life example. So by the end of this video, you will know why school alone is not longer enough in this country, and what you can start doing to start building up yourself, either as an undergraduate or a graduate, or one who doesn't even know what to do with his or her life. Starting with point number one. School was not created to make you rich or wealthy. Yes, school was not created to make you rich or wealthy. Now, before we dive deep into this word, I would want you to answer this question yourself. You understand? When you were small, like when we all were small, once you have been asked, what do you want to become in future? Like what do you want to become what in future? Everything that we'll be saying, now I'm talking about 99.9% of us, all what we'll be saying is, e.g., we'll be saying, mommy, I want to become a doctor, a banker, a lawyer, a teacher, an accountant, a banker. Now, everything we are saying is actually not bad, but listen, it's a programming. All what we are saying are professions that will require us to work under somebody. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. Everything we will say, I'm talking to 99% of people, everything we will say are profession that require us to what to work, which means it's require us to what to be to be employed under what under somebody, which means you will now have to what to wait for 30 days before what will be what prepaid salary. Everything we will say, I want to be a doctor, a this and that. Everything, there is none that is self-employed there. Everything is what someone has to what to employ you. It's a programming. It has been programmed that even from our child, from when we're small, we wish to become somebody that would have to work for other people before we'll make money. Now, I believe now you are wowed. Now, before I move deeper again, let me shock you and give you history of how school started in Nigeria. Now, during the time of our father, there was nothing like school. Then it was when we were now colonized, when the British came in and stopped the Western world and blah blah. You understand? Now, while they were still with us, they discovered that there were some set of people who like this person is ready, is correct. This person is good at this person. So they now trained us. They trained us to fit into a system. So you that this person is like he knows maths, is very good. Okay, they created a course to teach us to fit into a particular system, which means school was created for us to fit into a system. School was created in the olden days for it to be a reliable worker. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. There was never entrepreneurship in the history of school. School was never created to become an no. Almost all the courses, what am I saying? All courses in Nigeria and Africa, if you check very well, there are courses that you must be employed. You must work under somebody. I don't know if I'm getting what I'm saying. You understand? So now, because in those days, what what society needed was maybe, let me say, banker, teachers, factory workers, and so on and so forth. You understand? So that was why the Western people, okay, let me teach this. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. But where is now the problem? Now listen, the problem is not even school, no. But now listen, the world has changed. The world has evolved. And funny how our school system has refused to change. They are still teaching us the things of old. That is why even your grandfather that studied accounting, for example, if you now want to study the same course, he can still give his handout and you pass the exam. Which means they know update our schooling system. The world has changed. Then what the world needed was bankers, teachers, factory workers, and so on and so forth. But in this world, in this era that we are now, the world is only after people that can solve problems, people with skills, people that can create, people that can invent, people that can work with AI, with technology, and so on and so forth. But what most of our schools are preparing us for after we finish graduating is that they are preparing us to look for jobs, and we know that these jobs are very rare. They are not preparing us for life after school, and that's why you see a graduate that finishes school and is roaming up and down looking for job, which is not meant to be so. I don't know if I get what I'm saying. Okay, let me just be frank with you. You understand? School is not bad. No. From what I've said now, you see that school is not bad. Just that what our schooling system has what I supposed to what to adapt to what to the changes, and that's why all the courses from 1990 they are still what the same thing in this present age, and which is not what meant to be so. The what has changed, the what has evolved. So please, I beg you, if you are thinking you going to school means you'll be rich, no, 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 no. Except what you learn something that can what, except you learn the business part of the course you are studying, and this one they cannot what teach you in school. School don't teach financial knowledge, no. They only what teach what academic knowledge, and that is why your lecturer can still be broke. That's what you see what many lecturers that what depending on what on their students, like you understand. So everything just rigged. But I pray that God would help us all. So to conclude this points, just have it at the back of your mind that school was not created to make you rich. No, school was created towards for you to work. But if you want to make money in this era that we are now, you must have a skill. Yes, you must have what a skill that the world wants. You must have a skill that can solve problem. Skills like video editing. Like I'm just give you instance of web design skills that would solve today's problem, not yesterday's problem. So let's move to point number 2. Go to school to study courses that will solve today's and tomorrow's problem. Yes, I repeat again. Go to school to study courses that will solve today's problem and tomorrow's problem. Now, funny how a lot of you guys are studying courses that you know won't solve any problem both today and tomorrow. Most of the courses that many people are studying in school are courses that have solved yesterday's problem, which means the days of our fathers, not now. Now see, do you know that over 90% of what you study in school in real life is useless? Yes, over 90% of what you learn in school, your divide the x, organic chemistry, stoichiometry, over 90% of what you learn in school, by the time you leave the school, they are completely useless. So please make sure once you are going to school, if you are about to enter, make sure what you study courses that will solve today's problem and tomorrow's problem. Now you see people telling you to go to school, do this. See, let me tell you, they are not wrong. Yes, and they are not what? They are not bad people. But here is the harsh truth: they are only what? Sincerely wrong. What do I mean by that? They are trained to study based on their own time. Yes, especially our parents. They tell you, you hear, doctor Neo, lawyer Neo. They are not telling you based on this era now. No, they are telling you during their own time. That was the courses that had what prefix to their name. Mommy lawyer, mommy doctor. You understand? So that is their own old mentality. And now the world has changed. In this era that we are now, any course that has nothing to do with tech, AI, my brother, my sister, they are irrelevant. Yes, any course you are studying in school, any course you are studying in school that has nothing to do with AI and tech, see, you are far behind. You are far behind, because this era that we are now, we are in the fourth evolution now. AI, tech, many things, many discoveries. So please make sure any course you are studying in school has something to do with can solve today's problem and tomorrow's problem. Now let me say something. Do you know there was a time when if you should tell your parents that, daddy, mommy, I want to be a footballer, I want to be an actor, I want to be a, they will swear for you. Oh no, my jail, just who be this? They will insult you. But do you know, a time came when those work were making millions, and everybody wanted their children to be an actor, to be era. But now we're in a new era. We have people that are doing animation, video editing, web development, cyber security, robotics, 3D printing, drone pilots, AI, many things. Those are the courses that are capable of solving today's problem and tomorrow's problem. Those are the courses, those are the skills that are able to solve today's problem and tomorrow's problem. Now, just imagine, you as a parent, your child comes to you now and say, daddy, mommy, I don't want to go to school, I want to study, I want to become a video editor. You say, hey, powers of my father's house. Why? Because your parents are still they are still in the past. Yes, they are still in the past. Their own is that doctor, lawyer, banker, blah blah blah. And that's why many people are going to school to study a particular course, and after they finish, they do not go back again and go and learn another thing. And it is not meant to be so. This area that we are now is tech. Anything you are doing, make sure you are tech. Content creation. See, a people doctor is a doctor, but he added content inside. The woman he has million upon million followers across YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and the likes. He's a doctor, but what is added skill? What is that skill? Content creation. So please, I'm not saying don't go to school, and I'll never say that. But please tell your parents, and parents, please know, I'm talking to you, ma. I'm talking to you, sir. This era, we're in a new era. We are no more in the era of being a lawyer, a banker, a this one. That is what expired education. This era that we are now is an era that's to do with what? Tech, AI. So please, before sending your children to school, make sure what they are studying has something to do with what I listed. Because if it doesn't have anything to do with it, I pray we will end up regretting. Because by the time your children go to and study some courses, they come back no job. And funny how the course by itself, you cannot become an entrepreneur from it. So please, I don't want anybody to make this mistake. Make sure as you are going to school, you are studying a course that will solve today's problem and tomorrow's problem. And make sure it has something to do with AI, with tech, with content, because that is what is reigning now. And very soon it will soon go again. And before I forget, sometimes last year, my foster parents, that is my pastor, you understand, I've taken them as my parents already, and that was when I was still with them. And it was like, is it last year? Last year, it was like, David, show me law school that I should go to school, I should study, because I was very good at mathematics. David, go to school and study. He started talk. He said, see this one, see your mate. See, I say, okay, sir. I said, I'm not going. He said, okay, what do I want to study? I say, I want to become a video editor. I said, I want to focus on my video editing academy. He was like, this I'm saying, it's not funny. It almost caused fight. But we thank God for today. Had it been I followed his advice then, you will not be able to hear my voice now. You will not be able to learn from me today. But because I tried to follow that path, see the results, and this is what actually just the beginning. So please, if you are going to school, make sure there's a passion. You have a passion. Just go to school and what, and bring out that passion. For example, I want to become a chef. I have nothing to do with school. Yes. I want to become a tailor, sorry, a fashion designer. I have nothing to do to. There's like some parents, they know that that child, this child, you know, I'm seeing him. You want to become a this one. Like you hear mommy, oh, go to Kawi. You now send that child to school. After 4 years, 5 years, you now say, okay, it's wait. See, please don't waste our children's time. Don't waste these people's time. Don't waste their time. Discover the passion inside them and what, make sure whatever they are doing aligns with it. If it's chef, not going to school. No, just take that child to what, to a chef school. See, there is woman I'm watching Go TV. She's a chef, but she's making $1,000 from YouTube, getting brand deals. So please, I beg you, before sending your child to school, make sure the course he or she is studying is not solving that this problem, because that child, oh my broke go. Make sure the course he or she is studying can solve what, today's problem and tomorrow's problem. I believe you've learned a lot from this. To the last point, don't put your own future inside school alone. Yes, don't put your own future inside school alone. Yes, now school is good. I'm not exempting that. School is good, because without school you will not be able to read, to write, to calculate. You will not be able to address people. Yes, you will not be able to address people. To speak for yourself, you understand? So school is actually the foundation. School is the bedrock. But please do not put your whole life in school alone. Now, I'll be giving you an example on this, you understand? But before that, you see, especially if you are from a poor background, yes, you see those things you watch on film, they are Nollywood. Life is not Nollywood. I just tell you, life no be Nollywood thing. Life has principles, and if you fail to follow the principles, my brother, my sister, my father, my mother, my grandpa, my grandma, I bet you I pray we will not see the other side of life. So please, if you're in school or before you enter school, make sure you not put your whole life in school. As you are reading, also be learning, because school will not teach you how to make money. Let me just tell you, there's no course in university that will teach you money, financial, no course. All the courses, they are all what you have to work under somebody and get paid after 30 days, which is not bad. But for me, I don't want to wait for 30 days before I start earning. If others can be earning every day, every week, so what is stopping me? Whether I'm a graduate or it doesn't stop you from, you understand? So please, put all your whole life in school. As you are schooling, also be learning something. Now, I'm going to use this as an example. Let's say 10,000 people graduate in a year, you understand? And let's say 2,000 of them, 2,000 of them, they are doctors. You understand? So now, after graduation, they need a job. You understand? So, they all apply to hospitals in Nigeria. For example, now let me say, if the only doctors needed are just 500, yeah, we just assume 500, and there are over 2,000 doctors. Now, where do you want those many one? We have 500 application job vacancy for doctors, and we have over 2,000 doctors apply for the same thing, which means 1,500 will be left jobless. Until that same year again, another was set, he said, was graduating again as a doctor, while some are still was entering to become a doctor. You see what I say, as you are schooling, make sure what you have an alternative, so that, because see, life can happen to anybody. Life can what happen to anybody, so that even if you finish school and there's no job, you can what fall back to that skill you learned. See, there are many people that if they, like there are many people, fashion designers, business people, that there's a day I went to buy frozen food from one woman. So I heard that she was like she's going for a masters. I said, eh, masters. Now, had it been when she was studying, I didn't know the course, she did not learn how to what sell fish, I'm sure by now she have been swearing for school. She have been swearing school as scam. No, it's you that know was used was you are number 6. So please, as we're in school, make sure you are learning something else as an alternative, so that in case school no later work as you plan, you know what, have to start from scratch one again. You already what now have what something that was you can fall back to, pending when school you get. So please, I believe you've learned a lot from this video, and please, I'm not against school. I can never be against school. I'm just what trying to equip you all with the right mindset, the right thing you should know, either before you enter school or those who are already in school. I said, number one, school we're not created was to make you rich. No, I said any course you are going to study, make sure it can solve today's problem and tomorrow's problem. Any course that cannot solve that problem, please don't study it, because it is irrelevant. Please study only courses that can solve today's problem and tomorrow's problem. And lastly, I said don't put all your whole life in school alone. Have a backup, have an alternative, have something that you can fall back to in case school no work again. I believe you all have learned a lot from those videos. So in our next video, I will break down the exact skills that people are using right now, whether as a graduate, an undergraduate, or someone who has not even entered school. I will break down skills that those people are using to make money legally. Now, some of these things are not taught in school. Some of these things can change your life totally. So if you're in school or you're already done with school, make sure you don't miss the next video, because it's going to blow your mind. Alright, so don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and turn on notification. You understand? So by the time we drop new videos, you'll be the first to get notified. And most importantly, share the video. Share them to your friends, your families, your well-wisher who are about to enter school or who are already in school, so that they know make the same mistake that thousands of people are making every year. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.